DANCEWORKS 2024, the theme is Emergence, and I was thinking about what happens in a dance studio space and the collaborative environment that occurs between thinking dancers, thinking choreographers, bodies in motion, and what literally emerges through this collaborative process. And that's where the theme came from, because every collaborative process is different, as you will see in this year's concert. We have 2 co-choreographed pieces, but all of the 4 pieces are always made in collaboration with our dancers. So they come with their embodied knowledge and their technique and the movements that feel comfortable for them. And then a lot of us choreographers work from what the students bring us. There's an experimental, what I like to call the experimental avant-garde ballet themed piece with green screen and disco balls. There's a piece that's thinking about animals and animality and this non-human actors, and it's sort of questioning what we can learn from watching animals work together. There's a piece about connectivity and the ways in which intersubjective collaboration occurs, and then there's a piece about discovery and being thrown or bursting into a new environment. So each piece, although these were all process to performance pieces where the choreographer comes with some ideas, but a lot of the material is generated during the rehearsals. Each piece literally emerged from the collaborative process, and I'm really excited about the costumes. This is the first year we're working with MFA costume designers who are designing 2 of the pieces.
The scenes change very frequently in this piece, and the narrative of how they help each other through and sort of emerges slowly. If they feel very separate from each other in a lot of the beginning of the piece, and then ultimately they come together and find this feeling of completion and care and connection. And so I think in a lot of ways the theme itself emerges within, and also the dancers, the way that they approach each other also changes and shifts. So there's a bit of emergence happening within the way that they care for each other.
It essentially is revolving around the themes of exploration and connection, searching. We kind of fall into this space almost as if we've come into this new world, and so there's a period of us falling. There's some of it is us exploring what we can see and what we can't see in this new space, and then it kind of resolves with this sense of connection and connectivity as we're able to finally see everything all over again, and there's like a lot of moments of not just like physical connection where we're like leaning on each other or something like that, but also like people are moving at the same time, but they're in 2 different sides of the space. So there's a lot of that too.
This piece was developed with all of us in the room from start to finish. Nothing was like came in and set on us. We developed this whole thing. So I guess in a sense the piece emerged throughout this whole process.